Hey Bible lovers, got another Bible review for you guys today. This is a part of the Immerse, the reading Bible from Tyndale. I received this Poets edition as one of 6. I've already reviewed the Messiah edition. And so I got the Poets edition as, I think it's volume 5 of a 6-volume set. And it's set to be released this spring. So I got an early edition to review for you guys. So check it out, and you can kind of see what it's all about. So first of all, this is just a paperback. Pretty simple. It's a glued spine. And the reason they do this is for affordability. You can pause this and check it out if you'd like. But the reason this is like it is for affordability, so everyone can have a reader's edition. There's the ISBN. And you don't see a retail value there because they only are offered through Tyndale. They're not going to be offered through book distributors like Christian Bible or Christian Book or any Evangelical Bible or any of those. So they're only going to be available through Tyndale. On Tyndale's website, these retail for only $13.50 a piece. So that's pretty affordable. And they're actually on sale for $10, maybe $10.80, I think, for each edition. Now, granted, only half of them have been released, or maybe 4 out of 6 have been released. So they're coming out with them one at a time. So anyway, there's kind of the lowdown. It's a nice paper. It's just a glued spine, paperback. So if that knocks you out of it, then I understand. You'd probably rather pay more money for a sewn binding, one that you can lay flat on a table. This is going to be held. You'd have to hold it because it won't lay flat. It comes with an 8-week reading plan for this edition, which is pretty cool. It kind of gives you a layout of what to read and kind of a plan to go by if you don't already have a reading plan. So when you open it up, I don't want to force it open. I don't want to tear it up. So every one of these editions, the Messiah is the same way. It starts on this first page with this this prayer, which is pretty cool. And then you see the title page. Immerse, the Reading Bible, Poets, and created by the Institute for Bible Reading and Tyndale. And here's the publication page. This is a 2018 printing of this month, January. That one indicates it's the first printing of this year, and it's just the Immerse Bible. So if you want to find out any more about this, go to Immerse Bible, all one word, .com, and you can check out all that you want, a little bit more in depth. Here's the layout of the Poets edition. It's broken up into 2 different sections. One is the songs and like song books, which is the Psalms, Lamentations, and Songs of Solomon, Song of Solomon's, or Song of Songs. And then you have the wisdom literature, which is Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and Job. So, and you have some other information on the reader's edition there. So when we open it up, it has some cool headings and kind of lead-ins to kind of help give you good context. Here is the Welcome to Immerse little letter, and then an introduction to Poets kind of gives you why it's laid out the way it's laid out, an explanation of what the poetic and wisdom literature are, kind of a breakdown of some of the books, and then you start with Psalms. So this is a single column layout on a really nice paper, but it's not a nice paper. It's a thick paper. It's like what you'd find a paperback printed on. It's not a great paper, but it's pretty opaque. For reading, it's ideal. And it's about a 10.5 point font. So it's a good size font. It's not huge, but it's not small. Single column, no verse headings, no verse numbers, no chapter numbers. They try to give you as little distraction as possible, but it's a good reader's edition. So, and I know there's been some critique of being able to get the reader's edition affordably. $10 an edition, or even $13 an edition is not bad. That's pretty good. That's less than $80 if you bought it for retail for a 6-volume edition. So anyway, just kind of flipping through, you can see it's just a nice layout. That's about as open as it's going to lay, right in the middle. But that glued binding, you see how all the pages want to stick straight up. So all it takes is one little bump and it wants to close, and that's the negative of having a glued binding. So, but that's about as wide open as it is going to get. Now you can force it and you can break that spine at each spot, but what's going to end up happening is you're going to have pages falling out of it. So just be careful. You kind of get what you pay for. So if you paid $10 for an edition, be careful with it, because it's not built to last like some of the more expensive reader's editions. So anyway, that's really it. There's not much else to it. Once you get through those 6 books, follow your reading plan, and you have some information in the back regarding the reader's edition. You have some blank pages in the back too. Maybe about 5 or 6 blank pages in the back if you want to write in it. But like I said, if you push this thing open to write in it, you're going to end up probably damaging it. So just be careful if you decide to do that. Here is kind of an overview of the ones, what's coming and what's available. So you have Beginnings, Poets, Kingdoms, Chronicles, Prophets, and Messiah. I've already reviewed Messiah, and this is Poets. And like I said, Poets will not be available until the spring of this year. So maybe March or April, it'll be available. So that gives you about a month to prepare for it, and hopefully it'll be available for purchase and at that point in time. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this little review of the Tyndale Immerse the Reading Bible, edition number 5 of the Poets, Poets, not the Poets. But so anyway, thank you guys for watching, and if you have any questions, let me know. If you have any want to get any more information, like I said, immersebible.com, or go to Tyndale's website and it'll lead you to it, and search Immerse Bible. So thank you guys for watching. God bless.